All right. Hello, 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 and happy Halloween. This is our big Halloween taste test special. You can tell because I've got a special shirt on. I bought a Halloween shirt just for this episode, and my camera is garbage, so you can't even see it. Look, you can't see it. Okay, so we've got a large number of treats to try today. We've got 2 beverages. We've got a bunch of Halloween themed candy mostly, honestly. I'm going to have a couple of lunches made out of candy because we don't get trick-or-treaters here, and I bought all of this candy. The thing about Halloween candy is that they don't sell it in small packages. They sell it in very large packages. So if you don't have a child and you don't get trick-or-treaters and you want more than one variety of treat, you have to buy a lot of stuff. What we've got started, a hubby is in the kitchen warming up some milk, because the first thing we're going to have is hot chocolate bombs shaped like skulls. Isn't that fun? I've already got one of the bombs set into my mug, and we're just gonna pour hot milk over his little noggin, and it's gonna make hot chocolate with like little marshmallows in it. How are we doing on that milk, love?
It's just now getting not lukewarm.
You're either stirring it too much or the heat is down too low. Did I scare you when I said it was really easy to scorch milk?
It's on medium.
Then you're stirring it too much. You know, it can't actually apply heat if you got to stir just a little bit, but enough to. It's a balancing act. It should not take 45 minutes to heat up a cup of milk, though. It's only a slight exaggeration. It's been like 5-10 minutes that he's been trying to heat up milk. He was going to just stick it in the microwave. And I'm like, you trying to scorch the milk? Because that's how you do that. Do you want to put your bomb in your cup, or do you want me to do that for you?
You can do it.
Okay. Open up this packaging here. Now this says serving size 1 package, calories 230 just from this. Of course, that's not counting the calories of your chosen fat content of milk. We use 2% in this house. We're 2% house. I don't use whole milk unless a recipe specifically calls for it. And then I buy like a little pint of it because I don't want to drink it. Grew up on 2% milk. Okay, so we got, here's two mugs with skulls. So what I figure we'll do is you bring over the 8-ounce portions of hot milk, and then we can hold the mug up for the camera and pour the milk so that the camera can see the guy melting.
Sounds good.
We also have a cold drink as well, so it's not all going to be hot. It's good. It's warm in here, so the hot chocolate is mostly for effect. I'm going to let it cool off a little bit before I actually drink it. I'm going to take a sip so we know it's good hot chocolate, but it's warm here still when we're filming this. So it's not really hot chocolate weather yet, so I'm going to let it reach room temperature before I finish it.
It's still been 90 degrees.
It's so hot here. It's probably still going to be hot on Halloween, honestly. It probably will be. It's been hot on Halloween like the last 5-6 years. We got a little bit of a breeze one year, and it was a little chilly. And that was it. Which is that breeze made it a little chilly. But that was only after dark. When the sun was up, it was still hot. So it's not really hot chocolate weather here until the January, February neighborhood of things, and then it's cold for like a month. And then it goes away again, and we all miss it when it's gone. All right, how we doing?
It's coming.
Okay, no, I need it in 2 servings. 1 for each cup. My love, I love you with all my heart and soul. We have 2 cups of hot chocolate here. We need 2 servings of milk. I don't want to guesstimate how much milk, because then one of us is going to have watery cocoa and we're going to think it's the fault of the brand.
Okay.
It has to be, it's measured. It's 8 ounces.
There we go. It's weird, but it's measured.
Okay. Did you use a measuring cup?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Ooh, that is nice and warm. All right, here we go. Just don't get in the way of my elbow. I don't see any melting happening yet. Oh, he fell over. He fell over. He's bobbing.
Yep.
He's bobbing in there.
That's going to take a minute.
But he hasn't actually melted yet. Let's kind of dunk him. Oh, there's some softness. I just poked right into his eye. There's some softness here. He's kind of mooshing around.
He broke in mine.
He hasn't broken in mine yet. He's just kind of mushy.
There are some.
Oh, wait.
Marshmallows.
Wait, his face just caved in. His face just caved in. Oh, and the marshmallows popped out. That was actually quite exciting. That took a minute to start. I think we have to wait for the chocolate to melt all the way before we can call this hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And stir it in quite thoroughly. The color at the moment is what I would generously call slate gray with marshmallows. But if you stir it, we should get a nice chocolatey kind of color. It does kind of look like chocolate milk at the moment. It's getting a little richer in color. I think I've almost got it all mixed in. That was exciting. What did you think?
Yeah, once it went quick.
I think you have a little bit less milk than me.
Huh. I did measure it. I swear.
Well, either when you measured it to put it in the pot or when you measured it to put it in the cups, at some point you measured a little off.
Yeah.
Because I took the one you poured out of. Which means you had to have put extra in there. It's not like some of yours disappeared in steam.
Fair.
I took the one that was poured out of. If it was that some of it disappeared in steam, then I would have been the one with less milk. So you had to have over-measured in the first place.
I think we're ready. I don't feel anything in there.
Yeah, I think mine's. Well, no, I got a lot of flakes still on the bottom.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the bottom.
Yeah, you gotta look under. This is exciting. I think maybe the milk could have been a tiny bit hotter, and that would have made it go quicker. But you can't heat up milk too hot. It scorches real easy. This is nice. I got a little bit of chocolate still on the spoon, but I think it's ready to be sipped.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the color of mine. See, I got some lines of chocolate stuck on the bottom there. I'll keep stirring it as the video goes on. Ooh, I like that. It's chocolatey. It's got a little extra flavor to it somewhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste straight like just milk chocolate. It's something else. Something else in, like a seasoning.
It's got a deeper flavor than the Swiss Miss.
Yeah, I like that. I like that quite a bit, actually. Oh, and those are good marshmallows. Those are nice. Okay, we're gonna do the other drink in a couple minutes. We're gonna want to wash stuff down. Okay, so here's the thing. You blocked the sharp thing. I can't get to my sharp thing if you put your cup inside of it. I need my sharp thing. Okay, so I have had one of the things in this bag before. We, in fact, get these every year, and we love them. But here's the thing. I have never seen them in any flavor other than green apple. Caramel Apple Pops Orchard Variety Pack. It's got green apple, red apple, and yellow apple. It's got Granny Smith, Red Macintosh, and Golden Delicious. Okay? I love the green apple ones. I don't normally love green apple candy, but these are delicious. Now, I've never had the red or yellow varietals, so I'm kind of excited about that. Here's the thing, though. One bag, not available by itself. Did I have to buy 2 bags? Or did I have to buy 3 bags? I had to buy 3 bags to get the variety pack. Everything else that was smaller was just the green apple, which I've had 1,000 times before, and although I really like it, wouldn't get a spot in this video. So now we have 3 bags of these. I mean, I'm not really complaining except for the cost. It tripled our cost on this item. We're definitely going to eat them all. They're delicious. But 3 bags. Okay, so we've had the green before. We don't need to try that. But it's a little squish. Here's a yellow one. It had to travel to us here where we are. It's very hot here. You can't really get mad at things that can melt getting melty here.
Not really, no.
Okay, so we're going to start with the yellow, here's the yellow and the red. Which one are we going to start with?
Start with the
This
yellow.
one looks orange on the camera, but it's a very vibrant red.
That is strange, but yeah. Ha-ha!
I can't get it. Help.
It was...
Help me. Help me. Thank you. Okay, now the caramel should be, I think, on the inside, or is the caramel on the outside? I can't tell with the I can't tell with the yellow one. Let's see. Oh, that's yummy. I think we should have tried one of the other colors first, because I'm not sure if I'm tasting caramel or yellow apple. It's a subtle flavor, though. I think it's yellow apple. I think the caramel's on the inside. I really like these. Oh, that's good. If you can get a hold of the Orchard Variety Pack of these, you absolutely should. That's delightful. I always like the green apple ones.
Yeah.
But the yellow apple is nice in a whole different way. Don't worry, we're going to finish all this candy later. We're not wasting it. Okay, let's... The caramel's on the outside.
Ah.
You can tell on this one because, there you go. The caramel's on the outside. Although we could have gotten taste of the apple because of you can see the inner candy sticking out in spots. So aim for a spot that's already thin. Oh my goodness.
I broke it. I bit it.
I can't bite hard candy. I'll lose a tooth. I really like that. That tastes like red apple.
That is very vibrantly red apple.
That is a red Macintosh. Not a red delicious. Those are gross. Don't even. I definitely.
Yeah, I went back to the yellow.
That is really good. I'm gonna eat the crap out of these. Oh my gosh! If you get one of these caramel apple pops in your treat bag, say thank you because these are really good. Oh my gosh. Now, of course, we're not going to eat the crap out of these until after Halloween because if we do get trick-or-treaters, I'm going to have plenty of candy to give them. But we haven't gotten trick-or-treaters in like almost a decade now. I think we've gotten one batch of trick-or-treaters in the last 10 years. And, well, it was a very happy Halloween. I love trick-or-treaters.
There we go.
Yeah, you don't bite into these. They get all stuck. This caramel gets all stuck in your teeth. Okay, so, honestly, this is a thing that the rest of the stuff is going to have trouble stacking up against. These are really, really good.
Right?
I know I said I wasn't going to drink it until it was cooled off, but honestly, it's so tasty. I don't even care that it's making me too hot. It's so good. I'm not even mad.
That's an interesting flavor play.
It's a really good cocoa. That, I had my doubts about a hot chocolate bomb. I really did. I thought it was going to be much ado about nothing. Why not just use a packet? But my goodness, that was fun. And delicious. Okay. So, our next item, Nerds Candy Corn. I actually like candy corn. So, y'all can argue about that however you want. Do you want to grab us like one of these types of dishes? I'll pour it in there. And there's supposed to be different flavors in here. It says strawberry shell with strawberry grape inside, grape shell with strawberry grape inside, strawberry lemon shell with blue raspberry fruit punch inside, blue raspberry shell with blue raspberry fruit punch inside, orange shell with cherry watermelon inside, or watermelon shell with cherry watermelon inside. So, this will not go to trick-or-treaters because it is loose candy and I'm not a monster.
I am neutral on the subject of candy corn. Like, when I was younger, I very much believed the whole, they made all the candy corn in the 70s. I believe that.
It just never rots. Honestly, I believed that too, but I was impressed. I was like, that's amazing.
Right?
That's like magic. I'm fine with eating that.
But that's not how physics work.
That's why I said that's like magic.
Yeah.
I still believe in magic. Okay, I want to try the watermelon shell with the cherry watermelon inside. That should be the green one. What flavor would you like to try?
Just surprise me. Just hand me one.
Just pick a color.
I'll go with the one you got then.
Okay, green. Here you go. Ready? Here we go. Oh, that's Nerds. That's definitely Nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. I love it. I love it so much. It's so strong.
That is one hell
It's
of a
making
flavor.
my face die. But I love it.
Intense flavor.
Okay, I was the kid who took the whole mini box of Nerds and poured them all into my mouth at one time, and then tried not to die while they dissolve. That's me. That's me eating Nerds. And this replicates that experience 100%. This is the exact same level of intensity as taking the entire box of the little mini Nerds and just the whole thing. It's perfect.
I put the whole box in my mouth and then chewed aggressively.
I've never been much of a candy chewer. I'm more of a roll it around in your mouth and let it dissolve kind of person. This is delightful. Okay, this one should be strawberry lemon shell with blue raspberry fruit punch inside. We'll try one more flavor. And we'll give it a rest after that. Here we go.
For me, that was really intense, and then it just didn't. It died.
Oh my gosh. You can really taste that lemon. Oh man. That is delicious. I love those. Oh my gosh. I don't know how, but they managed to be better than the caramel apple pops for me.
Dude, this is so good.
Oh my goodness. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about them because normally really strong flavors aren't my thing. But Nerds candy is one of the few exceptions to me actually enjoying a really strong flavor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Nerds candy and it's always really, really strong. That was delicious. Don't throw this package out because I want to be able to see the flavors as I try them later.
Ooh.
But, oh my goodness.
I got a mouthful of that melty chocolate at the bottom, and that was delicious chocolate.
Yeah, that's a cool extra flavor. Okay, honestly, for me, the Nerds candy corn is higher than the caramel apple pops. That's my personal ranking on. Do you want to show the people your special Halloween shirt?
Sure.
And by special Halloween shirt, I mean a shirt that we bought so that he could wear it on this special. It's not Halloween themed at all.
No.
But he's contrarian.
Yeah.
He heard I was getting a special shirt for the video and did not immediately assume it would be Halloween themed, even though it's our Halloween special. So he was like, here's my special shirt. Okay. Honestly, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Okay, so here's the thing on this one. Ghost dots. Okay, here's what they did. It's so clever. I love this. You know what they did is that this is exactly the same as regular dots. But they just didn't dye the different flavors, the different colors. This is the color of dots when they're not dyed. And so now you don't know what flavor you're going to get because they're all ghosts. It could be strawberry, lemon, lime, cherry, or orange. But they didn't dye them, the different colors. So it's just the clear color that the regular dots are. And I kind of love it. I love the idea. It's a great idea.
I'm not even sure I know dots. Like, I don't know if I've ever eaten it before at all. Imagine
It's often found at movie theaters. That's why it's in a movie box.
Ah.
These are the classic gumdrops. Classic gumdrops.
Then I've probably had them.
This is what flavor your dots are. This is what color your dots are when they didn't put a dye in them to make them a color. This is just the color of the gumdrop. Normally they make them different colors so that you can tell what flavor you're getting. They just didn't put the dye in. Are you ready?
Yep. I think that's lemon.
I think I got lime. I like it.
I recognize that texture. Yeah, I've had these before. It's a very distinct texture.
I love them. I've always enjoyed dots. They don't like me. My teeth don't like dots, but I like dots. We got 2 boxes of ghost dots. This one I don't think I'm gonna like.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that one.
Warheads Sour Grubs. Okay, here's the thing. Can you grab one of these? I'm gonna dump it out. Okay. Attack of the Grubs. Beware, creepy, squirming grubs are crawling everywhere in 5 wickedly sour, shockingly sweet flavors. So we've got, we've got here, Rest in Peace Raspberry, Occult Orange, Scary Cherry, Cackle Apple, and Luna Lemon. I am frightened. Here's the colors. Can't really see through the bag. That's why I wanted Okay, so we've got R.I.P. Raspberry, Occult Orange, Scary Cherry is almost the same color as Occult Orange. It's barely different. Cackle Apple, and Luna Lemon. I'm going to go for the raspberry one because it's the one I'm most likely to enjoy.
I'm going to go for the lemon.
All right.
The lemon one?
Yes, yes. The yellow one is the lemon one. Yes, that's correct. I'm not going to like this. But you guys are going to get some great faces out of it. So, enjoy.
It's really sour.
Shut up! You're a liar. You're a filthy liar. Oh, it's getting worse. As I chew. It takes me forever to chew up the stuff. Ugh. I survived. It wasn't as sour as I thought it was going to be coming from Warheads. I gotta say, I was let down. I didn't find it pleasant, but I didn't find it unpleasant. It was tolerable, and honestly, Warheads, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Having a Warhead, I should have wanted to jump out of my chair. I'm disappointed in you. For this, we lost easy access to Atomic Fireballs. Warheads won the battle with Atomic Fireballs. Now they're very hard to find. And because of Warheads, back when they started, they were direct competition with Atomic Fireballs.
Weird.
Then they branched out into Sour. At least from what I remember as a small child. I used to love Atomic Fireballs, but the thing is I couldn't have them in my mouth for longer than 2 seconds. So I used to lick them. I love cinnamon candy, but I can't take the spiciness for too long. So I end up going I literally took days to eat an Atomic Fireball once because I kept putting it down. It was really, really hot. Okay, so I'm disappointed in the Warheads. I found them completely edible, and I shouldn't have. As sensitive as I am to strong flavors, I should not have found that to be a totally edible experience. I should not have done this with the tray. That was bad movie making. I'm sorry. This is my contrite face. That's delicious. It was like, what was it, like $2 per bomb for those, rounded up?
Yeah, like 2 or 3, something like that.
I don't think it was over 2. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's the thing. This one, I've had these. And I love these. Here, can you move that over there? Thank you. But this one is just pure nostalgia. I haven't had them since I was a tiny tot. And I was shopping for this video, and I saw them, and I thought, there's no way that I'm not going to have one of those. Do you want the black or the orange wrapper?
Black.
Here you go.
Not sure that it matters.
These are peanut butter kisses. Now, short story time here. When I was little, these were not a very popular candy. So whenever these got handed out, other kids always wanted to trade them away for like Tootsie Pops or chocolate bars or whatever. I would trade you almost anything to get a hold of one of these. These were my favorite. Oh, here's the color inside.
They are what I was thinking of. Yeah, I'd do just about anything to get rid of them.
I love it. Mmm.
I got some paper stuck in mine.
Eat your paper.
I'm not gonna eat the paper.
Eat the paper, it's delicious. It's good for your fiber.
Here, this one.
I love them so much.
Yeah, these are what I was thinking of.
It's peanut buttery, taffy goodness. It's gonna take me forever to chew this, and I don't even mind. Well, if you don't absolutely love them, then they're all mine. I'll eat them all. It's great. I love them.
They are all yours, my love.
Thank you. I like them. What?
You throwing crap?
Well, it's crap. That's why I threw it. It takes me forever to chew these. Here, you want to finish my cocoa?
Oh,
We
yeah.
can move on to the other drink.
Absolutely.
I'm almost done with my taffy, I promise. Honestly, for the integrity of the video, I should have taken a smaller bite of the peanut butter taffy, but I don't care. It's good. It's so good.
Those hidden gems of those chocolatey bits at the bottom, man. That's delicious.
Technically, we should have stirred it until there weren't any. Would
Like
have
we
been
said,
slightly more chocolatey cocoa.
I don't think I heated up the milk enough.
Yeah, no, I think it was supposed to be hotter, because I think what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to burst open as you're pouring the milk. But I accidentally made you really paranoid about burning the milk, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you so bad. I just didn't want you to put it in the microwave.
These things happen.
If you scorch milk in the microwave, it does one of two things. It turns into charcoal, or it explodes in the microwave and makes a huge mess. You know, this big frothy bubble, and it goes all over the place. Okay, I can't put any more food in my mouth right now, so let's do the other beverage.
Okay. One for you.
Okay, so we found,
One for me.
we always represent HEB on this channel, okay? And we found, and by we I mean him, at HEB, apricot tart soda. Limited time seasonal offering, sweetened with pure cane sugar. Has 0% juice because you have to label the soda for the morons. There's no apricot juice in this apricot soda. No juice. 130 calories per can.
Smells like apricot.
Oh my god, that smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, I still have peanut butter in my mouth, but I know what peanut butter tastes like, so I'm not going to let it affect my opinion of the apricot soda.
That is fantastic. I love it.
No wonder they had to label it no juice. It tastes like it's got juice in it. That's so good. How is that so good? HEB, you done it again. A few more tries, taste tests like this one, and I'll completely forgive you for those chips. Still have nightmares about those chips.
Lemonade chips.
Mixed berry lemonade chips. They were terrible. This is really good. I'm very happy with this. Okay. I really like the okay. Hot chocolate versus apricot soda. My personal preference is for the apricot soda. I think it's more unique than the hot chocolate bomb, although I did like the presentation of the skull for the hot chocolate bomb. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think the apricot soda, just because it's so unique, it just kind of X out the hot chocolate a little bit because hot chocolate bombs are just a thing. So I don't think the presentation does enough to save it from being beaten by the apricot soda.
Yeah.
It tastes too authentic. I mean, that's good hot chocolate, but hot chocolate is fairly common.
Yeah, you're not gonna find this.
Whereas apricot soda, I don't think I've seen it before, and if I have, it was definitely at HEB. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Let's go for something else chewy and ridiculous. Shall we? This is so dumb. This is so dumb. So ridiculously dumb. And I do not know if I'm going to like it at all.
I forgot about this.
But, it might be a little squunched, a little melty because, you know,
Texas.
it's hot. Have you heard me once mention exactly? I mean, I know we say HEB, but people who aren't here don't know what that means.
Fair.
You think anyone's Googling that grocery store to find out where it's local to? Okay, now these, here, you take these two, and we're going to hold them up like this, okay? Babe, look at me, hold them up like this. Halloween Peeps!
Check out the detail on the sugar skulls.
Oh, that looks great. I love it. There's a lot of detail actually on Frankenstein as well. And he's got a greener color than the camera is showing. I don't know why it's making... Look at the color of Frankenstein in the camera, babe. Babe, look. Versus what it actually is.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. We have jack-o'-lanterns. Labeled pumpkins, but they have faces, so they're jack-o'-lanterns.
And ghosts. I mean, there's nothing really special about the ghosts.
Hey, they're shaped cool.
I mean, yeah, the shape is cool. It's got that whole Casper theme, like the Casper shape from way back in the day.
From like the commercials from like the 30s.
Like the Casper and the Ghost Pops.
I love that one. Oh, that one is so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna open this one first. We're gonna go with Frankenstein. We're gonna have to either repackage these very carefully, or we're gonna have to eat them by tomorrow because Peeps go bad quick. And
When I was a kid and I wanted to roast marshmallows after like Easter, or Halloween, or whatever, when Peeps were the thing, I'd stick the Peeps on a fork, scrape off as much sugar as I could, and then just try to roast the marshmallows over the stove. I was usually successful.
you can't scrape the sugar off. The sugar's the whole point. Here's your Frankenstein. Okay, so look at the detailing on this Frankenstein. He's got a little scar, and he looks a little sad and wistful, don't you think?
Not
He's
bad.
got kind of a wistful look. Okay, should I try to bite into it, or should I shove the whole thing in my mouth? Mmm. It's a sugar-coated marshmallow. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
It was nice, though.
Yeah.
I like Peeps. I'm sorry. I like candy corn. I like Peeps. I'm sorry. I just like yummy things. You can't blame me. Oh my god. I got a little sugar all over my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do we want to bother with opening these other packages of Peeps?
No, they're just sugar.
Or is it all going to taste exactly the same?
They're all gonna taste the same.
We can see the detailing on each of these shapes, and honestly, I'm very impressed with the detail on the shapes and the face on Frankenstein and the sugar skull decorations. It's all very detailed, very consistent, and very well done. I mean, good job, Peeps.
Yeah, definitely.
Debbie could take some notes. Okay, Debbie can take some notes. Peeps, here's what I want you to do. I want you to reach out to little Debbie and educate her on taking pride in her work, okay? Because she drops the ball a lot. I just want to point that out. Okay, so that's my marshmallow for later, and we're gonna have to put these in a Tupperware dish, or they're gonna dry out real bad. Can you put no, don't you dare stack those on top of there.
Okay.
That is a rounded surface, and you're putting a flat tray on it. What's wrong with you?
Lots.
You're a monster.
Yes.
It's on brand. It's Halloween. Flat. He was gonna put it on top of a pile of. You know how they give you the little pack of cutlery in your to-go order, and then you bring it home, and you're like, I don't need to use this because I'm at home. Well, we've got them stacked over there in case he takes leftovers to work for lunch, so that he doesn't have to accidentally throw our forks away. And because he's done that, thrown metal cutlery away by accident. I can't be replacing forks all the time. And this little mound of packets of cutlery and napkins is what he was going to put that tray of marshmallows on top of. Like, just because you don't like them doesn't mean I want you to dump them on the floor. We paid good money for those marshmallows, and I'm going to eat them.
That's fair. That's fair.
Honestly, I'm really impressed. I thought it was going to be kind of sad, especially after getting shipped through the heat of this state. But the shapes held up really well. You know?
Yeah.
Well, let's see what else we got. What else have we got? Oh, God. Okay, so here's the thing. This one has kind of... It's another candy corn. This one's supposed to be caramel apple flavor. And, well, as you can see, it's kind of one big chunk. It melted all together. Now, I happen to know that you can ship candy corn to me without it melting into one solid lump because Nerds did it. So what's up, Fruitles? What's up with your packaging? If Nerds can do it, surely you can. We're in. If every candy corn we received was in a big chunk, then I'd be like, that's reasonable. It's just the heat, and it's, you know.
Yeah.
But look what I'm having to do to loosen these up so that I can even pour them out of the package. Okay. This is a resealable container, so that's nice.
That's good.
If only it was easier to get them out of there.
Yeah.
But we're
Right.
going to put those back in there when we're
Right.
done. Okay, so here's the color. I found a good one. Here's the color of the caramel apple candy corns. Grab you one. Ready?
Yep. That is very much a candy apple.
That is fascinating. How did they do that?
No, but I just ate a candy apple.
That's crazy. That is absolutely wild. That's delicious. I was prepared to hate them because they came all melty and oogie. And honestly, the reviews said that a bunch of people got candy corn that was melted into a solid lump or broken up into tiny pieces, and it wasn't appropriate to serve at their Halloween party or whatever they were trying to do with it. But other than the fact that they kind of ugly because they arrive all mooshed, the ones that are whole are beautiful. It's just you got to find them. And they taste amazing. The texture's a little different from the Nerds ones.
Yeah.
I think
This is more the candy corn texture I'm used to.
Yeah, the Nerds ones have like a hard shell on them, and these don't have a hard shell on them. These are just
Right.
a solid soft all the way through. That might be why the Nerds ones didn't melt. The hard shell protected them. And these are all soft candy corn candy, so they had no protection against the heat. Maybe you guys should put a hard shell on them if you can, without losing the losing the flavor. They're really nice though. Like,
Right.
honestly, even if I went to a party and there was a bowl of these and they were all broken up and slightly melted,
I wouldn't mind.
I'd be like, you know what? I don't care what they look like. They're delicious. I'm taking a bunch of these. Like, honestly, I'd take so many of those. People would be like, that's so rude. She's taking an unfair amount of that candy. And I'd be like, you just jealous you didn't reach into the bowl first.
Caramel apple or yellow apple.
They're all caramel apples.
Yeah, that's what I specified.
Okay.
Delicious.
Now this one, it came in a 2-pack, but you don't get to see what the other one is until later because we're saving it for another video. We're only going to eat one of these. But it came in a 2-pack. 2 varieties together. You're going to have to wait to see what the other one is. Unless you go onto the internet and find out which one was packaged with the other one. Because honestly, that might be the only thing we have to review come time. Okay, so we have Jelly Belly jelly beans in the flavor blend Monster Mash. Isn't that fun? Monster Mash. Okay, so where do they list? Wild Blackberry, Island Punch, Kiwi, and Orange Sherbet. Isn't that delightful?
Yes.
Let's get this open. Why can't I get this open? Oh, there was a jelly bean in there that I just cut in half. There's a jelly bean stuck at the top of the bag. I just cut it in half. This is not a resealable bag, so we're going to have to put these in a container. Oh, they're so pretty.
They are pretty. Those are very pretty.
Oh my goodness, these colors.
Do you think they'll fit?
I need that back, actually. Yes, probably. I actually need that one back because I forgot I want to say the flavors again. And so I need it back. I was trying to be dramatic. What just happened to our color? Our color got weird.
I don't know.
Can you turn off the kitchen light? Maybe that'll help. Okay. Okay, I wouldn't imagine Island Punch would be purple. But, I mean, this one's got to be the Wild Blackberry. Okay, so we've got a black colored one that I think is Wild Blackberry. A purpley one that I believe is Island Punch. A green one for Kiwi. And then we have Orange Sherbet. Clearly these flavors were not chosen for a Halloween theme. The colors were chosen for a Halloween theme. I'm not even mad about it because they sound delicious. So I'm going to start with the blackberry one.
I was going to start with a blackberry.
Well, good, because we're trying them together, so that makes sense.
That one's yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
I hope it's blackberry. It might be Island Punch. It's hard to tell.
I just
I don't
got
remember jelly beans being so chewy.
yeah, I just got a little shot of sweet. Not really much of a flavor.
Oh, it's sticking in my tooth real hard. Okay. So, move on to this one. I think this is Island Punch, but it might be Wild Blackberry, honestly. Well, it tastes very similar to the other one. Not getting a lot of difference in flavor between Island Punch and Wild Blackberry. Hey, Jelly Belly, I thought you were supposed to be good at this. Making me make bad faces. Alright, kiwi. This better taste like kiwi, Jelly Belly, or you're going to be in the hot seat with Debbie. You do not want to be with Debbie. Debbie's on my list.
There's something.
Okay, yeah, that's different. I'm not sure if I would have guessed it was kiwi, but it's definitely different.
I'm not sure I can identify that flavor, but it was different.
Honestly, Jelly Belly, I'm being disappointed here. Orange sherbet, which is one of his favorite flavors in the world. So, Jelly Belly, you better not screw this up.
Well, no, there's orange.
I'm
And
getting
there's the sherbet. Yeah,
I'm
there
getting
we go.
yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one. The orange sherbet is the only really good flavor out of all four of them. You know, kiwi had like a citrusy hit to it. The other two were indistinguishable from each other.
Yeah, no, that wasn't great.
It wasn't great. They're not inedible, but they honestly they don't really stand up to the Jelly Belly name.
Not really.
I'm disappointed, Jelly Belly. Disappointed, Jelly Belly. You should know better. Did you put a bunch of trash in this box? There's still candy in this box. This is not a trash box.
Sorry.
Why did you put all this trash in this box?
Sorry.
I'm trying to get to the candy. I'm excited about this one. Boo Bling candy jewelry in 2 shapes. Now, when I was a little girl, one of the coolest things that you could wear on the playground, until they made it against the rules, was candy jewelry. We had bracelets and we had necklaces. And it was really, really cool. Now this is actually different because look, they've got the bracelets and they've got rings. Rings. So I'm going to open one and you're going to open the other one. Do you want purple or green or orange? They got 3 colors of rings.
Orange.
Orange. Here's your ring.
Thank you.
And I'm going to do the bracelet. You got to try to put it on your finger because that's what a kid is going to do. So they're going to put it on their finger. It might fit on your pinky finger.
I don't think it's going to fit on that.
It might. Here's my pretty bracelet. It's on. This is stretchy, so. Oh, it's so pretty.
First nickel.
To be fair, the fact that it's not broken up into powder is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to leave this on my wrist to eat it because it makes your skin sticky, and I hate that as a grown-up. But you're having the orange, so I'm going to eat a piece of orange. Oh, it's like a sweet tart. It's chalky, it's sweet, it's tart. It's exactly what I remembered, and I love every second of it. How's the ring?
I had to aggressively chew that. But yeah, it's a sweet tart.
I love it. I love them so much. Those makes me so happy. And it's individually wrapped, so this can go into treat buckets, which is why we're not opening one of every color. If you want to taste the other colors, they are on the bracelet. I'm going to put that right there in case you're curious later. I don't think that the different colors taste different. I think it all tastes the same. The colors are just decorative. But we are going to save these for trick-or-treaters if we get any. And last, but certainly not least, Halloween ring pops in green and orange. And the flavors are apple and orange. I love a ring pop. See, I can't eat a lot of candy in one go because it hurts my teeth. With like a lolly, I have to set it on a plate and pick it back up later, and it's a whole thing. With a ring pop, I could just leave it on my hand whenever I want, and then I don't have to worry about knocking anything onto it or anything. I can just leave it on my hand. And they are individually wrapped, so we can give the rest of them to trick-or-treaters if we get them. Do you want green or orange?
Apple, please.
Wouldn't it be funny if the orange colored one was the apple flavored one? I would laugh so hard.
I would love that.
I would love that so much. It would be it'd be a trick to go with our treat if they had done that. Take note, companies. Take note.
Oh, it's swirly.
Can you put these over there, please?
I don't think it's going to show up on camera.
This is the Dovelli Get In My Belly Jewel Pop.
But
it's got kind of a...
Oh, yeah, it kind of does.
Kind of a design there. That's really cool looking. Wonder if mine looks... Oh. Mine's opaque. Yours is see-through, and mine is opaque. That's nice. So here's the orange one. Looks nice on camera. It's got a lot of facets. It's actually very well shaped. It's hard to see the definition on camera, but it has got very hard angles, and it's very well shaped. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Oh, that's nice. This is like an orange and cream flavor. You'd like it.
This is sweet green apple. It's not sour.
Here, let's trade. Ooh, yeah. That's the good green apple. That's not labeled as sour, so it's not sour, which I appreciate. You know how many times I've had just green apple, and it makes my face go, and I wasn't prepared for it because it wasn't labeled as sour candy, and people are like, well, green apple is sour, and it's like, then label it sour. Not all green apple is sour. Now, see, I could just be like playing a phone game. You know, doing my Sudokus. Really convenient. Really convenient. I love a ring pop. These rings are really, really, really tiny. Mm-hmm. Normally with a ring pop, I can get it at least to closer to the knuckle. I'm first knuckle here. With ring pop brand ring pops, I can get it to here, and it's fine. This one, I can't even get all the way up on my pinky finger. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's really good though. I like it. It's really good. All right, so the drinks, apricot soda, and then hot chocolate. Do you agree?
I find it hard to compare cold and hot drinks, but yes. I agree that the apricot does go first.
Why couldn't you just say that? If before the end of this video you see me stab him with a sharp thing, just know that it's a prank and it didn't actually happen. It's a Halloween prank. He's fine. You know, he's fine. Anyway, okay, so candy-wise, the wearable candy, I think if I was a tot, I would love it the best. But because it doesn't actually fit on my fat fingers, it's got a lot more limited usability for us. I think comparing wearable candy to wearable candy, I think the Ring Pops went out over the Boobling. But only just barely.
Yeah.
Because I prefer the texture of a straight lolly to a chalky candy that I have to crunch into.
Chalky candy is my least favorite kind of candy. So that's on the bottom.
The Peeps are ranking kind of high for me. Just because I like the simplicity, and I think they did a great job with the presentation for the Halloween. It's not, okay, this is Halloween treats, okay? Most things, all they do for Halloween is they change the packaging on the outside, and they do nothing to the candy on the inside. Now, the Boo Bling, this is the exact same candy bracelet you can buy year-round, and it's called a candy bracelet. They labeled it a Boo Bling, and they individually wrapped it, and that's the only thing they did different. It's just a candy bracelet. If they had, like, themed the colors or something, it would have been more. Like, the Ring Pops themed the colors, orange and green.
Yeah.
Good for them. They did something.
Okay, so...
But the Peeps went so hard on the Halloween thing. They were like, this is Halloween, 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 you know, like, and they did a really good job with it. So I think for their presentation alone, for the work they put into that, they have to rank kind of high, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so starting at the bottom for me, it's the chalky candies.
The edible bracelet. The Boo
Right.
Bling. The
Boo
Boo Bling is
crap.
at the bottom. I agree with that. Well, actually, you know what? No, the Warhead Sours are lower for me because I was disappointed that I didn't mind them. Warhead is standing next to Debbie in that they labeled it sour. It was supposed to be shockingly sour, and it wasn't. So that's at the bottom for me because of false advertisement. And then the edible bracelets, because at least they are what they say they are.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'm going to put the Warheads directly above the
Because at
Bootleg.
least you like the texture.
Yes. Then... No, you know what? I'm going to have to put the Jelly Belly jelly beans right above the chalky candy. Because two of the flavors are completely indistinguishable.
Right. Okay, so for me, I think the bottom ranking would have to go Warheads, then Jelly Belly, then Boobling.
Right. Boobling, Jelly Belly, Warheads.
Okay.
Honestly, all the candy corns are kind of in the middle.
I like the
though.
Nerds candy corns better than I like the caramel apple candy corns just because I really like Nerds. And that absolutely point blank hits the Nerds flavor profile so perfectly.
They're both perfect for what they are.
Yeah, I just happen to love Nerds. And so it beats out just for the nostalgia of the flavor being so perfect. So for me, it would have to go bottom to top. It's the caramel apple candy corn and then the Nerds candy corn.
You know, I'm going to have to put the dots under those, under the candy corns.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah.
it the texture?
It's just, I've never really been into that kind of candy. It's better than the Warheads, but, I mean, I like the candy corns better
Yeah,
than the
and
dots.
I like the Halloween presentation of the dots. I think it was very clever. Some might call it lazy, but personally, I think it's clever that they took the dyes out and that made them ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool.
That's so clever. It's so clever. I love it.
So after the dots, then the candy corns. Then I'll put the ring pops. Then the peeps. Then the apple suckers.
You forgot about the peanut butter kisses.
Oh, right. Above the dots.
Better than the dots. Okay, let's see. Warheads, Jelly Belly, Boobling. Caramel apple candy corn. Nerds candy corn. Ring pops. Peeps. Caramel apple pops. Peanut butter kisses. And honestly, I know I said I liked the nerds better than the caramel apple pops earlier. But that was the nostalgia talking. I've had time to sit on it and think about it. And I actually think I like the caramel apple pops better.
I have too much sweet in my belly.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, I don't know, drink apple cider vinegar for dinner.
I can live with that.
I
will
can't.
enjoy
That would be horrible. That would be. I don't want to do that. That'd be so bad. Well, we have a lot of fun treats. If we get trick-or-treaters, then they are gonna get ring pops and boobling and caramel apple pops. Those are the individually wrapped ones. If I run out of everything else, I'll also give out peanut butter kisses. But those are kind of risky because, of course, they have peanuts in them, so you got to watch out for allergies. The rest of these are made in factories that don't have that don't process peanuts. But we're stuck with the warheads and the dots and the peeps and the jelly bellies and the candy corns, and we're stuck with those. We can't give those away. We can't give those away because they're not individually wrapped. So it's going to be a very sweet month.
Yeah, it always is.
And, well, we've got a rather epic pumpkin-shaped candy bowl.
It's around here somewhere.
Yeah, it's around here somewhere. It's a rather epic...
No, she never leaves me alone with you.
Here it is.
Oh, no.
I found it.
Oh, good. She's coming back.
We have this lovely pumpkin-shaped candy bowl that currently has Hershey bars and Jolly Ranchers and these little packs of gum in it. I got these from the Dollar Tree and they're delicious. But we've got milk and cookies and cream chocolate bars in here, and we've got a bunch of Jolly Ranchers, and we're gonna dump the rest of these Halloween treats in here and give it a little mix up. And if the kiddos come, we break out the pumpkin. That would have been a great place for the video to stop, but well, he's bad at life. Happy Halloween!